Imagine you're fighting through impossible storms, monsters, and the wrath of the gods, all for the chance to make it back home to the people you love. That's exactly what it feels like to watch The Odyssey. So I watched The Odyssey, directed by Christopher Nolan, with a runtime of just under 3 hours. This is one of those movies that reminds me why I love cinema and the magic of filmmaking. This isn't just another retelling of a story that's been around for over 1,000 years. It feels massive in every sense of the word, and every frame feels like it was made to be seen on the biggest screen possible. What I really loved about this film is how it captured the true emotional story that's underneath all of the spectacle. It's about a man who's willing to go through absolute hell just for the chance to get back home to the people he loves. That's half of the reason why I was invested the entire time. The other half is the women in this film, which in my personal opinion are the most powerful. I was here for all of them. Yes, there are giant monsters, gods, impossible obstacles, and some incredible action sequences. But it's Odysseus' determination and the women slaying these performances that makes everything work. And I know I shouted out the women, but all of the performances are fantastic. Everyone completely disappears into their roles, and I never found myself thinking I was watching actors on a set. Visually, this movie is stunning. The cinematography is gorgeous. The score is incredible. And yes, there were several moments where I found myself thinking, how did they even film that? My only real complaint is that I wanted a little more from a few of the movie's biggest encounters. The sirens sequence was really good, but I wish it had leaned a bit more into how eerie and hypnotic they are. The whirlpool scene looked incredible, but I felt like it was over almost as soon as it started. There's a shot in the trailer that is not in the film, and I was looking forward to it. And Scylla, the creature design was so interesting and impressive that I just wish it spent a little longer on those scenes before the movie moved on. But at the same time, I understand it's really hard to find a balance and try to include those scenes in just under 3 hours and covering everything else. It's such a huge journey that you can't really spend 20 to 30 minutes more on those scenes, so I get it. The movie has to keep moving, and for the most part, I think it balances everything really well. Overall, I had a great time watching this film. It's epic without losing its emotional center. It's visually breathtaking, and it makes a story that's been told so many times feel exciting and fresh all over again. Even though I wanted just a little bit more of a few scenes, I walked out of the theater pretty satisfied. For me, The Odyssey gets 4.5 out of 5 stars.